Hey everybody, welcome. This is Mc3ff3ct. I'm going to do another video here. And you'll have to pardon me. I don't know what happened. The sound got messed up, so I'm going to do my best to keep along with them, or with the video. But anyway, after some consideration, I re-rolled Snowzilla and I got 4 or 5 sprint, and this makes him kind of an interesting character because not only is he now kind of moving out in front and taking that tank spot, but also in arena he's pretty good. Snowzilla has always been one of the stronger arena characters, but I've never had a good talent on him or anything like that, and so I haven't ever pushed his skill up yet. I'm very, very close with Pumpkin Duke, though. I did also re-roll the AC, and I got Enlighten 3 to 5, so 60% increase. And right now, I'm kind of debating in my head whether I want to push the AC really, really high with his level, and that would probably cause a hero. That would probably cause hero badge bottleneck again. But also, I have that paladin you saw on the screen. He's got 3 or 5 heavy blow. So it's kind of just like 3 or 5 heavy blow is only 1.5 seconds, and so what I've been finding is that with tier 3 boss, it's not enough. Um, and I'm probably gonna show a little bit of that video as well in this. I'll probably cut it in, but I did do that last night. Yeah, see, I'm really close. I think right now I'm only like 8,000 away, so getting there, and that'll make a big difference, I think. Yep. Um, so we're gonna do an HPM here. I'll show you. I have I always put a blue hero in my magic towers because the whole point of having those is to stun. So you really, if you really want to use magic towers, you need to concede to the fact that you'll have to split that experience somehow. Then we have my level 98 champ in the magic tower just because I need to level him up. I'm hoping to push him a little past 100. Okay, so let's get started with F. We'll see if we can get a good run. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, this HPM did. Okay, let's go back. So it's probably a good thing that I'm re-recording this because honestly, this was a bad HPM. I got to H wave 3, and then there was a paladin stuck on the north side, and it's the first time in a very long time that that has happened where I have lost. But it did. So what we'll do, I'll just skip out of this, I think. Um, so here, you can see Paladin kind of gets stuck going a different way. Everybody else is dead. Jared tries, but nothing there for him. But then I got this whole side that I need to get through, and Paladin just can't do it. He's just a little bit slow. So we just skip ahead to here, and you can see 8 seconds, nothing's cooking, and that's one of the faults of magic defense. I mean, there could have been a tower over there, but I will tell you, this is the first time in I don't know a month that that has happened. It's pretty rare. So I'm just gonna feed maybe some more. All right. Yeah, I think I got some shards I can use to feed and get Pumpkin Duke up. Um, for when I was dumping the 70,000 experience into the Pumpkin Duke, I could only use one slot at a time, so that took quite a bit of time, and it was kind of annoying, but that's okay. So really close, super excited. That's gonna make a big difference. I was thinking about putting that Pumpkin Duke in there, but I need the might. I'm right on the line here when you look at the arena rankings and stuff like that, or what I would get if I went down in might, and um, I can't give up 500 HPs a day and a couple of gems, and I mean that's not too important, but the 500, that's quite a bit of. I mean that right there puts me over 20,000. So pretty much, run a arena here, and sunny days. So I choose to use my sheer DPS, just like last time. I really like just to run one lane. I know maybe it's not the best defense, but for me, honestly, as long as I don't touch, as long as I don't run into a Thunder God, which I do here, um, then I'm good. I rarely lose a DPS race, so I cancel out of that. And obviously, I just put my guys up one lane. And you can see here they go zipping along. Now that Snowzilla has 4 or 5 sprint, everybody's running. Even it's funny to see that Pumpkin Duke is the last one there, because typically he's pretty quick. So this is pretty good. You'll see that my Succubus almost always goes and procs, and then Cupid will go right after. So you get, if that would have been a little more HP, I would have procced again. I had enough time. Stone Wall. We'll go ahead and challenge him. And PD is already at 103. Okay, so Tom 4S. I think I have a pretty good battle with him. I think I actually lose this one. I think it's a head-on. Yep. So you'll see I'll make his Thunder God proc, and that'll pretty much end it. If the Thunder God didn't stun me, I'd probably have a decent chance, but you just can't. You can't be stunned for a second and a half and come back from it. It's quite a bit of time, so a lot of damage that can be done there. One of the things that I did talk about in the other video, and I was gonna bring up again, is that they're coming out with a new hero. It's going to be the Pharaoh, and the Pharaoh is going to have a ring of like the proc is going to be like a radius of damage that has a percentage, and I haven't seen the percent, but it's a percentage to hit the target. And what I've heard is that the base damage is pretty low, it seems like, but the HP is good. So he's gonna be less used for arena probably, and then more for like HBM, maybe dungeons or something. It'll be interesting to see. He's gonna be available 4 shards for 7,500. He's a melee, so we're gonna do a dungeon, and I've been doing D8 S11. I really love getting 37 shards every time I hit it. Oh, I didn't even notice. I started that last HBM without Thunder God, and that probably was why the Paladin didn't die. I don't know if he would have reached him or not. Probably not. It probably would have had the same outcome. But anyways, I start in this corner. I drop all of them real quick. Starting with the Druid, then you can drop your Guardian Angel and the Frenzy. Right after Pumpkin Duke procs, once you see those little smiley faces, then just go to town on it, and you'll see here, you know, it's pretty easy. You look up, and a lot of buildings are gone. If you're a Spirit Mage user, it's really nice. And I think that probably Pumpkin Duke dies up there. I can't remember. Nope. No, the health picked him up. I didn't get any shards there. Bummer. Let's see. I need to get some health. I'm not gonna remember that in time. Oh. Actually, I kind of just want to take this time to talk about, well, last week I said, all right, here's the Smurf, and the way that you get it is by joining the clan. That wasn't really what I meant. What I meant is, you know what? If you're a active player who's over 15,000 might, and you want a decent Smurf to run around with, that's what I have for you. But you do need to join the guild and be looking for a guild. That's the contest, and I've had a bunch of people come up and talk to Cam, and I've kind of overwhelmed him, I think, with all the messages. So I'm gonna ask you to, if you're interested or you think you can meet the requirements for the Smurf, then just go ahead and contact me, Mc3ff3ct. It's the same as my name up on the computer on the screen there. It's Mc3ff3 ff3ct, Mc3ff3ct. You know, so message me online instead of one that I had given you earlier. I'm gonna show you the Smurf here. Okay, it looks like I got hit. So I've upgraded random various buildings here. Not really anything special. You got, but the two legendaries are good. We got a Snowzilla and Ninja, and then Executioner. And then I just kept. I don't know why I leveled them up, but I didn't get rid of any of the heroes because I didn't know how the person would want to use it. So they're there if you want to consume them or not. Town Hall level 9. I've been just kind of upgrading gold vaults and stuff that you'll need no matter what you want to do with the account. So that's it for that. Oh, I did want to also say that it's only 4 days away from Paladin and 13 days away from the Druid. So pretty quick there. You'll be running around with a Druid. And it's a nice Smurf. It'll be a really good account. Okay, so we're gonna at switching accounts. Okay. So we switched back to Mc3ff3ct. I'm gonna go ahead and do my shout out for today, and I think, let's see, I think we do G-Feds, who is a personal buddy of mine that I know outside of this game. He's running 40 to 1, which is a really good setup. It's the popular one right now for like town halls, 15 to 17, I think. I like to use those. He's actually got pretty strong arrow towers. They're even higher than mine usually. He always gives me crap about it, but so just a good solid base for HBM and anti-raid. It's okay. All right, so I'm gonna move on to a dungeon here. This is the example I'm going to show you is how to do this from the top side down versus the bottom side up. And really, it's how you control your speed and whether you have flying heroes and stuff like that. Because on the sides, flying heroes make a huge difference. You want to put any melee heroes or actually walking heroes down the straight down the middle. That's my tactic from the top. So the only thing that I run into is, and you see I point to the two corners there, that it's hard to get the frenzy on all the heroes that you want it on. You can't do it all. You have to hit Pumpkin Duke once he goes, and then so it ends up being Spirit Mage that doesn't get the frenzy, which is quite a big deal because he puts out a lot of damage really quick. So that's a downfall to that strategy, but it does usually work pretty well. Sometimes you drop your guardian angel right there down in the middle, and I don't think I do actually win this one. Oh no, they were. Sometimes you really got to be careful because that spirit mage on their team can one shot your entire team, and it's pretty sad day when it does. So. You'll see they'll just wrap this up pretty easy. Maybe We'll just skip right ahead to the end there. Ah, no shards that time. But 6,000 experience. And, you know, I say I can justify paying the 10 gems for the revive on that dungeon because 37 shards is quite a bit. The only thing I do have a problem with is right now I've overdone it and I raised my might maybe a little bit too high. So it's hard for me to raid. So you'll see I start in that right in that corner, drop with druid, and then quick the guardian angel on him. As soon as I see the pumpkin do his proc, then I drop Ares frenzy, and you see they just go. And it looks like Spirit Mage is gone from this one. Actually, I think I wipe pretty bad on this one. So there goes Cupid, and I don't really have anything that I can do, but I figure, hey, they're gonna be fine because they got the druid back there. Good. Everybody pretty much died, 2 or 3. So, and when this happens, I won't usually revive. When it's a boss, it's different. I really fight for those. I spent a lot of gems last night on the boss, and I'll add that video in at the end. Kaboom! Okay. Yay! 37 shards. It makes 3 heroes dying a little bit less painful, but we're still gonna be stuck because I'm too much of a cheapo to gem all those 3. But it's getting me a little closer to the 5 and 9, 6 and 9 on Pumpkin Duke, which is such a grind. But I'm really hoping that it'll stay worth it, and they won't do any updates that would really mess up Pumpkin Duke. So let's do an arena. Got an arena. Oh, there's Tom S. And I forgot. I knew he was a head-on, and I forgot which lane he was in, and I was almost gonna switch and do a different guy, but I knew that I didn't run the top lane on him. I never run the top lane, but so since I did know that I didn't run the top lane, and I did remember beating him. So here you can see my sprint team gets there quite a bit faster than Tom's, and really once Succubus procs and then Cupid procs, everybody just goes crazy, and that's it. So I do pull a victory there, and thanks Tom for those 40 HBs, and thanks to the rest of you guys for watching. Like I said, the Smurf account, if you're looking for a guild, you got 15,000 might, join Untouchables 2. We're a great guild. We have lots of really good information and good leaders and stuff, good leadership, fun prizes and stuff like that. So contact me, Mc3ff3ct, Mc3ff3ct, if you want to join in or apply for that Smurf account. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.